Hi everybody, it's me again. I'm just doing a video today about the ghost of health past, present and future. It's a video designed to start as like a foundation for my progress and my goals and things like that. So I figured if you know where I started from, or where I was, where I'm starting from and where I'm going, it's going to make the whole process make more sense, or that's what I'm hoping. So we'll start off with my childhood, and this is just going to be like a basic list of things. It's not meant to be in any way, shape or form woe is me. It's not. It's just about past, present, future, and moving forward. Okay, so as a kid, I had tonsillitis a lot, and they were really, really big. At 13, they decided to take those out. Up until 17, I had no real issues between then, other than the usual teenage stuff. When I was 17, I lost my brother, and that was a little bit traumatic, so I got a bit depressed after that. At 18, I got pregnant, and I had my daughter at 19. That went pretty well, apart from odd bouts of depression and things like that, which you get. At 30-ish, I got really, really bad pains in my abdomen, and it was discovered that I had a gallstone, so that was removed. A couple of years later, I had troubles with, the lady things, and it was either investigative surgery to see what was going on. But I'd already made a decision not to have any more children, because I was getting to that point where my daughter was old enough. So I said, look, I can't cope with this anymore. Let's just go ahead and do the surgery and give me a hysterectomy. And I was very fortunate that I had a surgeon that would listen to me and took my word for the fact that this is really what I wanted to do and what I needed to do for me. When they did that, they discovered I had endometriosis, which is the scarring that is, or the scar tissue that grows on the inside of the womb. And he said it's probably a good thing we did that, because the tissue would have gone over the cervix. It would have stopped me from having any period at all, which would accumulate the fluid inside, and of course that would turn toxic, and it could potentially kill me. So that was a good choice, and that's all cool. So we did that. A few years later, I got divorced, and that was a bit traumatic. It was a pretty hard time. I got high blood pressure as a result, because I was always stressed and upset. So we took care of that with medication. They then discovered I had diabetes, and that is also dealt with through diet. So that's taken care of. And then they said, I've got low iron count, so I take iron tablets, and then I've got a low thyroid count, whatever they do to check that, it's a bit low, so they put me on thyroid as well, thyroxine, so that's cool. I take that as well. And so those are and in amongst all of that, I had a car accident, and that was 3 years ago now. So I had 9 months off work. I had no internal injuries. I had no broken bones. To this day, at 42, I think I am. Joe, you can confirm this. 42, yep. I have had no broken bones and no stitches other than necessary surgery type stitches from accidents. So I'm touching wood. Anything I can touch, wood. That will never happen. But so no internal injuries, no broken bones, but I sustained a traumatic brain injury. The right side of my brain was damaged through hitting the inside of the car, and it's the communication centre and the coordination centre of the brain. And so I had trouble finding words, I had trouble pronouncing words, and I mean, short-term memory was an issue, and so that made me feel like a really backward person for a while. But you know, I'm a lot better now. Back at work after 9 months. The coordination centre was a tough one to. I almost had to learn how to do things again in order, because when I used to bake a lot, and I used to know that you do this, you know, cream the butter and sugar, and then you do the next step, and I couldn't read a recipe through because I couldn't remember what it was that I had read, and I couldn't perform the tasks in order, and it was just so weird because it didn't make sense to me, and I was in the middle of it. But anyway, we recovered from that, and I'm better now, so that's cool. So that's, I think, me up to date. So at the moment we have blood pressure, thyroid, diabetes. I do get fluid retention in my fingers and my feet and all that sort of thing. So that's past, present, and going forward, by February, I want to do a glucose test with the doctors to get the diabetes off my record. That's got to go. I hope to be closer or at my goal weight by then as well. It should also mean that I should be at least, if not reducing my blood pressure medication, I will near to going off my blood pressure medication. And then I'm always going to take my antidepressants. That's just who I am. My brain is such that I don't produce enough melatonin or something like that. But I'm happy with that. That's cool. I can live with that one. And it keeps me sane, sort of, if you can call me sane. But anyway, so the only things I'll be on for a little while longer will be the thyroxine for the thyroid, and I'll stay on that as long as I have to. But I'm hoping to be off all of those other kinds of medications by July next year, July 2014. I want to be on only the bare basics, which would be my antidepressants, and I've got a funny feeling I'm always going to need pain relief, because the tinnitus that I get from the car accident and the pain from the head injury, because I've still got all of that's never going to go away, so that's cool. I can accept that, and that's livable. It's not really an issue. So there is my ghosts of past, present, and future, which isn't really a ghost yet. It's just gonna be, and it's gonna be great. It's gonna be wonderful, and I'm gonna be happy because I'm going to be the me I know I can be, and the me I know I should be, and a really, really happy me. And I'll take all of you with me. And I'm looking forward to seeing you in the next video. So enjoy the rest of your day and have a great time.